Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. We have a major bombshell today from General Michael Flynn, exposing the truth about everything going on that you do not want to miss, okay? General Michael Flynn went on the Patrick Bet-David podcast and really revealed the truth about everything going on. So you do not want to miss this special New Year's episode with General Michael T. Flynn, one of my favorite people to pay very close attention to. So without further ado, let's jump in. This is General Michael T. Flynn with the USA pin on, not a Ukraine pin like Kevin McCarthy would wear, a USA pin, because America is first. Let's tune in.
Their knowledge about how dirty it is, and try to convince people to do, to run. I think that some of those that you mentioned, what I wrote down here was people that are like really wealthy, that have the resources. They're so, like a big businessman or woman who's, run large organizations and done well. They then jump into the political arena, and it's like they're ashamed about their success. People should not be ashamed about their success. Trump is not ashamed about his success. He's a guy. It's like, hey, I worked my tail off and I got a great thing. He talks about it. Romney was an example, and he's sort of like an in-between guy, although he's been in politics a long time. But Romney tried to do while he was running for president, he tried to do the blue jeans and, like a cool guy, like he's one of us, right? I mean, and it turns people off, right? Don't be something that you're not. If you're a good leader and you've done well in life, don't be ashamed of that. In fact, be proud of it. We look at you and we're like, man, you did it.
I agree.
That's what I want.
I agree.
Right? I want to look at a guy like you and go, man, this guy's done really well. How has he done it? Because he works hard. He's smart. He deals with people.
That's how I look at you. 33 years, 3-star. You know how hard it is to be a 3-star. Yep. When I was in the Army, when a 3-star walked into the room, we froze.
Yeah, I
can tell you how many times I saw a 3-star in the 2.5 years for being in there.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize what Michael Flynn actually went through and what he sacrificed for our country. You gotta give him respect for that, 100%.
I fully agree, but why aren't those guys running?
It's funny. I think that you described it with all of how much they're going to attack, right? So if you're not on that team, okay, we've been talking. I don't. That you're not on that sort of team on the left, sure. Okay, you're not on that team. They're going to come after you really hard, and why do we know that? How do we know that? Look at what they've already done.
Yeah.
So the infiltration, because you've been, I want you to be specific. Be specific. The infiltration that's been going on in our government has been going on for a long time. Trump was in history, in U.S. history. Trump is going to be, and you get pissed, but it's what it is. He's going to be kind of a blip in history, but it could be a blip that either shows that there was a guy that stood up at one moment in U.S. history that was fighting for everything that we believe in, that this country was built upon, and he was fighting for us, and we didn't get behind him.
Crazy.
Or he wins again, and we have some breathing space.
Yep. Michael Flynn was exactly right. We have a new time in our nation right now, some breathing space. This was a huge arc, huge, turn in the trajectory of our nation. We are either going to go Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, and we're talking about tens of millions of more illegals coming into our nation that were going to become citizens and probably blue voters, like Elon was warning us. Like, we're probably never going to have, another Republican president if Kamala Harris won. Or we have the chance to go to Donald J. Trump. Avoid foreign wars, avoid more and more bad criminal illegal aliens, talking about drugs, fentanyl pouring in through the border, our economy going down the toilet, and all of this other stuff. So it's very interesting where we actually we have some breathing room, like Flynn's saying.
Some breathing space, because he's not the answer. He's not he's not going to be the answer to all of our problems. We got a lot of problems in this country. So and in terms of other candidates, like in this case, because we mentioned Vivek, there are people out there, and you got to examine these people. as time goes on, I mean, there's no more examining me. You know, you can go and look at whatever you want. It's all out there. Now, you might have to go to the 20th page on Google to find some real legitimate stuff, but there's no more examining me. As people are going to start examining these people, and it's starting particularly with Vivek, you know, but others. Pence is another one. The analysis of, I mentioned his book, the kinds of things that he's done. A lot of these other guys that are at, like, they shouldn't even be on the stage anymore. If you can't get like 5% or something, it should be like a cutoff, like if you're not 35 or older, or you don't get 1%.
Okay, I have to disagree with Flynn there. I actually thought it was cool that Vivek was running and that he actually made it to the debates, and he made a name for himself and he made it into the Department of Government Efficiency. I think Vivek knew he couldn't beat Trump, but at the same time he wanted to put his hat in the ring. And I think if Trump would have gotten indicted or would have got shot and killed, like, God forbid, I think Vivek wouldn't have been a bad second choice. So I have to disagree with Flynn a little bit there.
You're off the stage kind of thing, you know? So, the Axios had an article out today, I think it's today, about, they said, I think the title was, Trump may consider Vivek as a vice presidential candidate. Now, who knows where that comes from, but, and I'm fine with all that. I'm fine with all those type of decisions.
It's kind of crazy because Trump didn't pick Vivek, but he picked Vivek's best friend, J.D. Vance. They went to law school together. They're classmates. So, pretty interesting. I wonder if Vivek was on the list for that.
But I just know that when I look at somebody, I'm looking at them and I'm saying, are you ready for what is about to occur? Okay? And what is about to occur is you are going to enter the gates of hell. Okay? You're going to enter the gates of hell when you go into this arena. And they're not going to be kind if you believe that this country should continue to be a constitutional republic based on this document, Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, all of the greatness of our country.
Yeah, if you look back, we are supposed to be a constitutional republic, right? A lot of people think democracy. No, constitutional republic, my friends.
Capitalism, right? Capitalism. And you work hard, you can make a lot of money, go live a good life, give back, right? My old man used to teach all of us kids, the golden rule, right? Treat others like you like to be treated. Everybody, to me, it doesn't matter. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what suasion you are. If you're a good person, you're going to treat others like you like to be treated, right?
Yeah.
And never stop learning. That's another lifelong lesson.
I think...
So let me know your thoughts down below. With General Michael T. Flynn, I think he is paving the way. He really helped Donald J. Trump win against lying Kamala Harris because he has a huge loyal fan base, and he's a Trump loyalist, and he's Catholic as well. So say a prayer, say Happy New Year to Michael Flynn. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. God bless. Have a great day. Bye now.